Okay, I just wanted to do a review of NeverWet by Rust-Oleum. I seen a video of this earlier today and I really wanted to try it out and see if it's going to work on a map. Waterproof a map. It's according to their video, it will work with just about everything. They sprayed it on a shirt and soaked an iPhone in water after treating it with this, so we're going to give it a try. Hopefully the wind isn't going to mess with our audio here. But it comes in a package as a two-step treatment. Spray the base coat on, let it sit for a half hour, spray the top coat, and then let that dry overnight for maximum effectiveness. We're going to give it a try, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, I've got my map laid out here. Got some newspaper underneath it just to protect the picnic table, which could also use a little waterproofing, but we're not going to do that today. Giving it a good shake. I'm going to put on the base coat now. I'll give it a few minutes to dry, and I'll flip it over and treat each side, and then I will come back with the second step, the top coat, and we'll spray that on. Be right back. Okay, we've given the map a good coating of the base coat. I've treated both sides, and I'm going to give it about a half hour to dry, and then I will spray on the top coat, and we'll come back for that. Okay, I've given it about a half hour drying time. It's got like a chalky feel to it. They did warn, or state in the instructions that would happen. And when the paper doesn't seem to be any worse, like if it would have been wet. So it's totally dry. I'm gonna go apply the top coat now and see how that works. Alright, both sides have been coated. First the base coat and then the top coat. Gave it 30 minutes, sprayed on the top coat, done both sides. And for maximum effectiveness, it says wait for 12 hours before getting it wet. I'll wait at least 30 minutes, but I'm going to give it overnight. And I'll come back out and we'll put it through its paces. NeverWet. Liquid repelling treatment. Let's give it a try. Okay, here we are the morning after treating a map with Rust-Oleum's NeverWet multi-surface liquid repelling treatment. As the instructions stated, it does feel like it has a chalky feel to it, a coating like on it. Let me see if I wipe my fingers across there. Yeah, I get a little chalkiness. I guess that's normal. I'm going to just give it a light wipe with a cloth. See if maybe I can get that chalkiness off there. But the paper itself is dry, and it's flexible. It's not like it's rubber coated or anything. Just has that weird powder. So I'm gonna just give the map a good wipe down here and just see if that changes anything. Hopefully it won't affect the water repellency. Okay, after wiping it off, it did get most of that chalkiness off, so it doesn't feel as gritty anymore. Still, I don't know, it has a bit of residual kind of grittiness to it, I guess, but not much, not bad. And I've got it set up here so we can check the water repellency. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed here, but just a bottle of water, and I hope you can see that as well as I can. The water beads up on there pretty nice. Okay, here we zoom in a bit, and see the water beads up. Just push it around. Push it right off the side. Water's collecting down below here. Well, pour a little down here. Again, the water's pooling down here and just running off. On top here, I just got a board holding us together here. You see the water just runs off. I don't know if I'd count on this for soaking a map in water, but it certainly makes things a little more water resistant, quite a bit more water resistant. I'm letting it soak in here a little bit, and it doesn't seem to be damaging the paper on the back side. Looks dry back here. So, again, I'm not saying that this is, well, it's not made for using on paper, but it seems to be holding up okay. The water's still beating up on it. So, again, I'm not going to say that this is the perfect solution, but if you're going to be out backpacking or whatever, this is going to help protect your maps or your other gear. See, the water just rolls around on here. This side has not been wiped off. Well, you can see, it does look like it's soaking through a little bit here. But, you know, the regular paper map would have been just pretty much destroyed. So, pour a little more water on here. I hope this water beating up shows up well on camera, because, you know, it just rolls right off. Give it a little shake, and it's pretty much dry. Well, it gives you a possible use for Rust-Oleum's new product, NeverWet. Again, it's made for a lot of other surfaces, not necessarily paper. They say you can use it on fabric. They show on their video that you can spray it on clothing, but it does come out in with a detergent. It will come off with soap, so it's not going to be a permanent solution. But they say wood, metal, concrete, aluminum, galvanized, leather, fabrics. So, dries to a flat, light haze, which it does. I guess that would be that powdery feeling. And it says NeverWet should be reapplied when the surface water no longer rolls off the surface. So it's not a permanent fix, but gives you a little extra protection. So might be worth trying out. Okay, there's one other thing that they showed on the promotional video that I've just got to try. Of course, they show the guy with the shirt treated with NeverWet, And they're squirting all kinds of condiments on the guy, so yeah, I gotta try it. According to the commercial, it'll just roll right off, so we'll give it a shake here. And, yeah. Not quite what they showed on TV, or on the YouTube video. But, I'm going to take a bottle of water here and see if it will just flush off. Yeah, well. Not really, huh? Again, this stuff isn't designed for use on paper, so I guess I couldn't grade it too harshly on this little test. But yeah, it is. It wipes off. It's not staining or anything, so making a good mess, but it doesn't roll off quite the way they show on their video. But again, it's going to have its uses. Protecting maps probably isn't one of those uses, but well, I had to have a little fun. Okay, I just want to be fair here. This test was done on paper, on a paper map, and there's nothing in the instructions that says this stuff works on paper. So I cannot judge them harshly on that. The fact that it doesn't roll off quite as well as they show on the videos. They never showed it working on paper, but you know, I just wanted to try it, see if it would work for protecting maps, and it does some. I mean, it's going to give you some water resistance and a little extra protection. A normal map, if you go pouring water on it and rubbing the water into it like that, it's going to just destroy the map. So this is going to give you some added protection for sure, but it's not designed for this. I'm sure it works fine for other applications, and I'm sure there are a lot of other people will be trying this, and I'll probably even try it on other things. I'm going to test it out some more, and you know, I'm not going to say that this is a failure, not at all. It did something that it's not designed to do, and it did it fairly well. So I can't complain about that. Rust-Oleum's NeverWet multi-surface liquid repelling treatment.